Today we're going to take a look at the Mossberg International 802 Plinkster rifle here. Going to take a look at some of the specs, going to go over some of the features, then we're going to put this thing to the test when it comes to some rimfire competition. So let's go. What's up, crew? It's Chris with CloverTac and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here on CloverTac, we talk about all things firearm related. So if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead and smash that subscribe button below. While you're down there, if you want to stay up to date on all the new content here on the channel, we'll go ahead and click that notification bell as well. Before we put this little rifle to the test, let's talk a little bit about the features and specifications. This little rifle is obviously a bolt action rifle chambered for 22 long rifle, uses a detachable box magazine that holds 10 rounds. Now this rifle comes with an 18-inch barrel that has a 1 in 16 twist, and you're going to get front and rear fiber optic sights. That rear is adjustable. Now I've got sort of a love-hate relationship with these sights. A little more on that later on. Now this little rifle does have a synthetic stock. The length to pull on that stock about 14¼ inches. Weight's going to come in about 4 pounds, and total overall length is going to come in right at 37 inches. With all of that out of the way, we can move forward with the live fire, but safety first. Got my eyes on, going to put my ears in, and we will be ready to go. And what we're going to do today is simulate a 50-foot small bore competition, at least the prone portion of that competition. What I've got down range, I know some of you may be gawking at the 50-foot thing, but it is a regulation competition. We're using a regulation target. If you hadn't shot one of these before, give it a try. It's a little more difficult than it might look, but have that posted down range. First thing that we're going to do here, got 4 rounds loaded up in this rifle, and I'm going to put a couple of sighters in. Those center bullseyes are for sighting everything in. Gonna just make sure my point of impact, point of aim is where it needs to be. Here we go. That first one definitely high. Need to adjust my point of aim just a bit. That looks like that one was much better. 2 more left. Let's go for that top bull. Not bad on that one. And final one for my sighters. So let's go down range, take a look at the sighters, and kind of see how well we did. So here we are down range. Here's the 4 shots that are the sighters. You can see that first shot was high. I had to adjust my point of aim, but got dialed in on that pretty well, at least getting shots in the black, and that's what it's all about, of course, is those scoring shots. Let's talk just a second about my sight picture there. So bring up a close-up of those sight in bulls. You'll notice that I'm using the 6 o'clock hold as a lollipop hold, and the hood on the front sight with this little Mossberg International 802 Plinkster just right above that bullseye. So able to get that centered up really well in the sight picture. So it's going to be a lot of fun when we go to put actual shots that count on paper. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Real quick before we continue, I forgot to talk about the ammunition we're using. We're using some Federal Auto Match today, which is something that is pretty common for me. Used it for many years, particularly in practice for more of the slow fire precision stuff. Federal Auto Match, pretty good ammunition for speed steel, steel challenge, things like that. I would not really recommend it for any type of a precision match, but for practice, it seems to do pretty darn good. Speaking of ammunition, quick question of the day. I'm curious what type of 22 LR ammunition you typically shoot. What's your favorite? Hit me up down in the comments below and let me know. All right, let's make this happen. We're going to put 10 rounds down range onto that target. See if we can get a score with every single one of them. Let's do this. Now, something that I should mention is, talking about a precision type match like this, if you're focused on the target, got proper side alignment, your breathing's under control, you've got that hesitation and that follow through, should be able to see pretty close to where that shot lands. And I can tell those two shots, not horrible, they're scores. I don't know what, but they're scores. Shot number 4 coming up here. That shot there was a little bit, it was definitely high. I think it's a score, but good gravy. Wasn't good at all. Back on track there, not bad. Ooh, doggy, that may be the best shot yet right there. 2 more, here we go. Number 9, number 10. Ooh, that's another good one, looks like. And final shot, here we go. See if we can score. So far, I think I've got all scoring shots. Looks like it is. Let's go down range, take a look at those shots and see how we did. So here we are down range, and there are the shots. 10 shots, all scoring shots. I just barely clipped the outside edge on that one. But once I got down to 8, 9, 10, finished fairly strong, which was nice. And so there you go. 10 shots, all scoring. Can't really beat that. I do want to back up and talk about my love-hate relationship with these sights. Love the fact that they're fiber optic. I love the front hood. But there's 2 issues. Number 1 is this rear sight. I've seen this type of rear sight on other rifles where it just did not hold up well. So time's going to tell on that. We'll see how all that works out. Second thing is when we talk about our sight radius, and that's the distance, I should say, between our front and rear sight. Typically on a competition style rifle, you want a much longer sight radius there. This one being up on the barrel, I don't know about that. But obviously from the target that we shot down there, this thing could potentially be a sleeper, a budget option contender to get into small bore 3-position matches. So there you go, crew. Just another look at the little Mossberg International 802 Plinkster bolt action rifle. As always, remember, if you have questions, comments, whatever, you can throw those down in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.